welcome back, or welcome for the first time. I'm Susan, and I'm going to talk about a certain book today. So, for anyone who doesn't know and doesn't know about comic books, you can go to a bookstore, go to the comic book section, and find a children's book right next to an adult comic book, okay? And sometimes they're quite hard to distinguish. Other times, it's quite easy to distinguish. Me, I don't really care about the distinguishing. Except when to tell you all, because I like children's comic books almost as much as I like adult comic books. Sometimes I like them even more, because sometimes I don't want to read a serious book. I just want to read something that's easy and cute, and it's just, that was just adorable. Such as Fraggle Rock. So, I saw Jim Henson's Fraggle Rock Journey to the Everspring, and my first reaction was the Muppets. Now, I love the Muppets. My brother loves the Muppets. We grew up on the Muppets. Like, we grew up watching the TV show. Yes, no, we're not actually that old. We actually just had the TV show on film, and we watched it. And we watched all the movies. My brother has multiple t-shirts. Let me explain. I only have older brothers, okay? So, my older brother has multiple Muppets t-shirts. He loves the Muppets. I love them, not quite as much as he does. So, when I saw Fraggle Rock, which, if you've seen all the Muppet movies, then you know Fraggle Rock and Fraggles. I was like, I have to read this, because this is going to be a super easygoing little comic book. And I was quite right. It is a super easy, adorable comic book. Okay? So, you have the main Fraggle, which, God, I can't remember his name. It was weird. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. Gobo? Yeah, named Gobo. And it's this really big dude here. He's kind of rocking out there. He basically wants to invent things, and he's like, you know what, I want to invent things and help people. Oh, wait. I should probably start with, reading the back like I normally do. So, where no Fraggle has gone before. When the water supply of Fraggle Rock mysteriously runs dry, Gobo, Monkey, Wimbley, Boomer, no, actually, not Boomer, Boomer, Boober, yeah, Boober, and Red will have a journey deep into the caves of Fraggle Rock to find the fabled Everspring. Along the way, they'll encounter spooky creatures, discover the crystal caves, and meet a colony of never-before-seen dozers. Join the New York Times bestselling author Kay Lath, Adventure Time, Seeing Red, and illustrator Jake Myler as they take the beloved characters of Fraggle Rock on their biggest adventure yet. Okay, so you have Gobo, who is the main one. Not the main one, but he starts the whole way that they go on this journey is because he wants to do stuff. This guy. He wants to be an inventor. He gets these letters from his uncle talking about these adventures that his uncle was having, and so he's like, well, I want to go on these adventures as well, or do something to help someone. And so he's going around the town trying to figure out, can he do something to help someone? And that's when they find out there is no water in this pool that Red jumps into, and I believe she lands on her ass. It hurts her ass. So, then they gather up, go on this adventure to find the Everspring, which everyone's kind of like, yeah, it's fabled to not have existed. So, when they go, it's a hell of a time, okay? And, of course, it being Muppet related, there is music. Now, how can there be music in a comic book? Well, you draw little singing notes throughout the whole thing, right? I just want to make sure you can see it. Yeah. See, little music notes, and that's them singing. More singing. I like how each character has different colors when they sing. Like, Red's color when she sings is red. And they actually do rhyme a lot, like the Muppets did. So, There's obviously music in here. And like I said, some books are adorable, like kids books that, you know, you can read and you should read, and I suggest this one. If you ever just want to have a lazy Sunday afternoon and enjoy a little book that you're not going to have to think about twice. Like sometimes reading other books, I kind of have to think about it for a second. Or like reading this book, had to think about it for like many seconds to like try and figure out shit that's going on. I suggest this. And you will find it right next to the adult comic books, I can almost guarantee it. Because they're never separated like they should be. Anyways, that's kind of all I have to say. I give it not an A+, because something has to be absolutely astounding to get an A+ in my book. But I will definitely give it an A-, so it can be a 93%. And it is definitely appropriate for all ages. It is a Muppet-related book. Or Fraggle Rock. I saw it and I'm like, ooh, the Muppets, and totally forgot that technically Fraggles and Muppets are different. Even though they're by the same creator. So, you know, yeah, anyways. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. This is the part where everyone's like, yo, go follow me on social media. Except, thing is, I don't have that much social media. So I do suggest that you follow me on Instagram though, so you can see adorable pictures of my kitty cat, the Maplekins, aka the Neil Patrick Harris of cats, because let's face it, he's totally the Neil Patrick Harris of cats. Anyways. Later? Yeah. Later.